where are we going to see you next, and what are you up to?
Yes, thank you. So the next thing I got going is a musical short film that I am creating. Uh, Picture Kanye West Runaway. It's rap songs. It consists of 3 rap songs, which basically talk about uniting, like human unity, and everybody needs to get together. Let's live now and enjoy, what we have here. It's really not that bad, people. So that's the whole musical short film that I'm working on, and I'm storyboarding the videos now. And that's why I'm glad I'm talking to you, because I'll probably reach out to you to see what kind of connections you have to, get it funded, get it produced and everything. I'm going to use all my resources to get this message out. So that's number one, is the musical short film, my 3 rap songs.
Very cool. Hey, that's really cool, and
Yeah,
I think
it's
that's
happening.
last question, because you have a message in this musical video too, and we have talked about the mindset and your approach to life and all that. In all these developments in your life up to this point, have you done any conscious direct mindset work? Do you have any resources you would recommend, or techniques or things you have used, or is that just what came naturally to you?
I think it comes naturally to me. I think a lot of people would that are fitness people really agree, because fitness is a little bit more for me than just working out, like the muscles and stuff. And fitness has always been a part of me, where I just zone out, where I'm thinking of the next move, where I'm waking up during my run saying, everything's going to be all right. Whatever it is, fitness and running early in the morning or working out in the afternoon has always been my source of this mental mental balance and coping with whatever's going on, and it's just playing the music and moving the body. That has been my mindset, my mind balance. That answers your question.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also, there's also a connection, I think, to acting, because it's a very physical thing. Would you say there's is a connection between your love for the movement and fitness, and actually, I mean, in the military, you are also in a physical job, and the physicality of acting?
Well, I didn't know this, but it's science. The movement of body is life. When the body is moving, that's life. That's letting you know that you're alive. When you're interacting with the environment, that's what animals do. They eat grass, and they interact with the environment. They're alive. And so I think I was experiencing that, and I didn't even know when I was in the military that that's what I was experiencing, that I can literally like move my body.
I think there's also a connection with mindfulness. I think there are movement types. I mean, there are movement meditators and sitting meditators. But I think this being alive, what you mentioned, that's basically being present. And being present is achieved through being grounded in your body, and you can do it through your physical senses. And I think there are types who do it through who prefer doing it through movement, and others who prefer doing it through stillness. But it's always being grounded in the body, and being in the moment has to do with that. Not being absorbed into thoughts and thought processes. So that's the difference. When you are present and in the now, you are not absorbed into your own thought processes. When you are thinking consciously, but most of it is about sensing your body and sensing the environment, as you said, with your body. that's actually how it's taught to train presence, is to look consciously, to listen consciously, to feel your body and things like that. It's just different styles, different types of approaching it, but it's always about the same thing, about experiencing life directly and being present there. And it's probably easier. Often for us, it's easier to be present when we are moving because our focus is shifted into the body and the sensing of the body by that.
Well, that's very interesting. So you without any physical movements, you make people experience this just mentally, just by sitting down and moving the mind, or basically.
Yeah, it's sitting or lying down and relaxing the body, and we do that through experiencing the body. And people who want to test what type they are, they can test a sitting meditation, then self-hypnosis with a guided meditation. They can test running, working out, and then they can find out what is the best way for them. And I've heard someone say that it might be in our culture that it's actually easier to get into it through movement for many, especially when they are not guided by someone else. So yeah, thank you, David. Thank you very much. I think we could go on and on those subjects, but I think we can close that here.
I wanted to get the 2 other projects that I'm doing.
Oh, you are doing more projects. Okay.
It's actually just one more project that I wanted, and I think it's really good for your guest as well to be on the show, because it's what's coming, and it's called the NFTs. I know you heard about this. Everybody's heard about it. I'm working. I already have a website. I'm going to post my first NFT on rariable.com. So an NFT is a non-fungible token. And it's this crazy thing. It's basically digital art. And digital art is now something that you can actually own, like a Mona Lisa. So the digital art comes with a stamp.
Oh, you're using the blockchain for your art? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so any Gunpowder Milkshake fans out there that are doing it, and if they do hit me up, I'll give them one of my tokens for free, and they're pretty expensive. So yeah, so if anybody's listening out there and any of your fans and they're doing NFTs, let them know they can get in touch with me. I'll send you some links. And the first one that hits me up, I'll probably give them the NFT for free. But then other than that, yeah, I have to charge. So this is a special for you and your show. First one to hit me up, they get the first NFT. So
great.
It's pretty big.
Oh, great. We'll pop the link in the description, and I'll check that out too. And that's a second project. And the third project?
It's within the NFT realm. So I have the poster of me. Remember, you said that was a cool picture of me holding the shocking thing. So that picture somebody turned it into an NFT. And so now it's like I'm moving with electricity, and it has this, my eyes are glowing with electricity. It's this really cool MP4 loop back a video loop back. And so the different thing about this is it's gonna be my NFT. So whoever has it, it's gonna be initially just theirs. There won't be any other. You can get it, but it won't have that significant timestamp. And I'll also send them a autographed picture of me if they buy the NFT. So I think this will work for you. Soon as you get on NFTs, I'll tell you how to get on there. Yeah, I might just send you one for free because you've been such a good fan.
Thank you. Just to clarify that for everyone, so because that it's using blockchain, it's basically a unique thing. So anyone who buys that this NFT will have a unique original that can't be faked. So that's something very precious. It's a one-time item, so to speak, and that's what makes the value.
Well, what also makes the value is when I become super famous, that NFT that you bought from me or that I gave you goes up in value, and you can actually resell it.
Yeah, so that means, guys, you can now jump on early on this superstar in the making and get it's like an investment. You get a very stocks that are very affordable now, but will go up over time and
as soon as my big
explode.
movies come out. Yep.
Yeah.
It is just imagine if you bought Denzel Washington's, I don't know, one of his early film pictures or something signed by him. And then the only difference back then is you could resell it, but you wouldn't be able to retain the autograph. You had to resell it and physically give it away. But now you can resell that digital copy and still have an autographed picture by me, but you would resell the digital copy. So it's confusing. I'm still learning, but I'm working on the platform, and I think it's gonna be a new way to take all of, how we're always posting stuff and people are like, you can't post that, and all that. I think this is a way that we can actually engage with the fans without worrying about all these weird copyrights and all this. Hey, don't do that, don't post that and stuff, because it's from me to you and it's my work.
Yeah, that's basically the important thing always, that you own the rights. That's why it's problematic for actors as well as even more so for fan pages. But we are usually being tolerated because we do free promotion, but as long as we do it in a way they like it. And but for actors, the problem is that you sign a contract that basically forbids you to own your own creative work in any way, because you have been paid off for it, and so they can tell you what to do with it or what not to do. So that's great, David. You are up to quite some cool things at the moment, and everyone who wants to check it out and take advantage of this opportunity to get something valuable for an affordable price before it explodes in value when you become the superstar that you are meant to be, then they can check that out. We will pop that in the description, the link. And thank you very much for the time you spent on this interview. It's been very interesting. I hope it's inspiring for many people to see how you have made this big change and prevailed, and did that by listening to your own inner wisdom, your intuition, your inner compass. Thank you very much, David.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me, and just thank you for sharing all your methods and stuff about mindset and mentality. And I wish you success also with your new venture. But we're going to do this again.
Thank you very much.